No sleep season 10.0 has begun, people. Yesterday was only a respite day because today the volatility is totally off the charts. No sleep season 10.0 has begun. Taking a look at Bitcoin pumping who have just dumped guys is a terrible idea. Does it appear to be going steady? Just before perhaps making another significant move, it is just wandering. In addition, XRP is looking very stunning right now. At this point, the weekly candle did close for these assets, individuals. I mean, it seems insane, doesn't it? Simply said, it appears ever more insane by the second, guys. For example, take a look at these weekly candles on Bitcoin. XRP, on the other hand, was also right on the 2-week mark. However, it is still required to be activated. What I mean is that it did already get them triggered, but I need to get checked that it did get them triggered. This means that it will be certified in a span of 6 days. Is it true that the prices of XRP have remained stable? You guys are doing a fantastic job with it. Please have a look at this. Guys, I did not forget anything I had stated earlier. It is going to be on the weekly that I remember. Comparing XRP to Bitcoin is represented here. Now, whenever we see red candles, we can be sure that XRP is falling in comparison to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is basically outperforming it in the upward direction, and XRP is outperforming Bitcoin in the downward direction if we are dumping, if we do see the red candles, right? This is what it indicates about Bitcoin. To put it simply, it only indicates if the guys are weaker or stronger. With regard to XRP in comparison to Bitcoin, what has just occurred here on the weekly, guys, is currently being discussed. It has just shut down. Do you agree that this is a bullish hammer? If you look closely, you'll notice that it resembles a hammer. Is that correct? To put it another way, are we going to witness a change of direction in this situation? It is at its lowest point, men. What does this imply if we do see a green candle shortly, men, in the coming months, which I feel we will for XRP? Also, what does this signify if we do something? It will outperform Bitcoin, and whenever XRP moves, as you guys can see by these awful green candles on the weekly chart, it is going to outperform Bitcoin. It moves at a really satisfactory speed, right? If XRP is going to outperform Bitcoin, then let's get ready for an incredible move that is on the horizon today. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is purportedly going to reach 100,000, so let's get ready for that. This indicates that XRP is going to become even more insane, right? There is a very real possibility that it will enter demonic mode. As we can see right here from the cryptocurrency rover, Bitcoin will pump to an exceptionally high level once more the following week. Today, or this week, or this following week, immediately tomorrow, BlackRock will buy Bitcoin once more, and there is no Bitcoin accessible on over-the-counter desks. Guys, a direct pump to $100,000 is on the way. Because these are guys, this is really ridiculous. The total number of Bitcoin over-the-counter desks is shown here. When they buy over-the-counter, OTC men, it doesn't have an effect on Bitcoin, right? This is because they aren't purchasing on the open order, which means they aren't buying on the open books. They are buying on the markets. However, Bitcoin is located just here, above this orange line. Guys, it's gonna go down really low. Simply put, it does not exist at all, according to the rumors. There are those who claim that Bitcoin does not exist, and those individuals are very few over the counter, guys. This means that BlackRock is the only option available, and these institutions will have to purchase it on the open market if they choose to do so. It's over, and to be told, we might see new all-time highs very quickly, not to mention 90,000 even more quickly. You are absolutely right. I was literally hoping to have $90,000 by the end of April. Will that dream come true? Will that culmination come to reality? Once again, the Bitcoin chart for our chart seems sexy, but let us wait and see what happens on the very short time frames. Once again, a fantasy has become a reality. What is the reason for this? Because the signs are indicating that it is going to be crossing up, some already have. You are aware that we had and we succeeded in pumping from those locations right a bit. The next thing that is going to happen is that Bitcoin is going to break out all eyes on $69,000, as you guys can see right here, right? Therefore, when it does move, it is going to move extremely quickly, folks. And keep in mind that XRP ought to continue to outperform Bitcoin in the near future, right? It is my hope that Bitcoin will take a break at some point. I am speculating that when Bitcoin reaches its insane yearly new high, which is also known as the crazy new all-time high, that is the moment when XRP might be released. Is that correct? In this instance, they are going to give it some breathing room. It is unquestionably different, gentlemen. Undoubtedly, the reason why Bitcoin is different this time is crystal clear. Just so you know, I would like to inquire as to whether or not you are having a good time up to this point. I am grateful to you. People were duped, as we can see right here, folks, and I am telling you that I am telling the truth. This is how the market works. Guys, look, that every time after the halving, right, for Bitcoin, it pumped. This is after the halving, this is after the halving, that is after, and they tricked and fooled everyone, but we didn't get caught off guard. How right, it's wonderful, guys. It's really strange, isn't it? You all are aware of what they do. In other words, those are the market makers. These individuals are the whales. Surely, they don't care who is killed in the slaughterhouse. If Bitcoin creates a parabolic rise upward, we told you that it will. You are correct in assuming that everyone will go behind those individuals who continue to believe that things are going to go down. There is no doubt in my mind that you are watching the videos. I am aware that you people recall, but I think you can agree that this time is very different. Therefore, make sure that you are adequately prepared, men, because things have the potential to swiftly spiral out of control, and you might want to leave. In the event that things become excessively joyful from credible crypto, as weird as it may appear to these folks. I couldn't agree with you more. Considering that you make 80% of your earnings in the final 20% of the cycle, it would appear that we have not yet witnessed any results, right? This is the reason why XRP is at its lowest point, men. It is only when XRP outperforms Bitcoin if it continues to perform like this, okay? That is known as turning on the switch. For the most part, I am not sure. Isn't that comparable to a 30 times right now? No more of us. First, let's make sure that's correct. And what if Bitcoin continues to surge in popularity as well, guys? The likelihood is that it will be a 30x. However, we have not yet witnessed anything, gentlemen, because the final 20% of the cycle is where you make 80% of your gains. Why is that due of the fact that everything is literally exposed towards the upside like nothing, guys? In the event that there is no tomorrow, take a look at the amount of money that you have already made. The amount of euphoria that you are about to experience is going to give you something that you don't provide you. If you suffer from mental disease for the rest of your life, who cares? As long as you continue to generate money, who cares? If you are feeling high right now, you should know that the last 30% of a cycle is the most ridiculous thing you will ever experience. Wait just a moment until Bitcoin is finishing up its meteoric rise past 100,000 at this very moment. I have faith. I have